Las Olimpiadas, game instructions. You made it to the Olympics. It is time to compete for your country and bring home as many medals as possible. Setup. This is a collaborative game that can be played by 2 to 4 players at a time. Step 1. Separate the card deck into skills and sports. Shuffle each pile and place them face down. Step 2. Choose a die to represent your team. The other 3 dice represent your competitors. Step 3. Place the medals aside for later. How to play. Step 1. Draw your natural skill. Each player draws a random skill card and places it face up in front of them. This is your natural skill. Step 2. Draw sports. Draw 12 sports cards and place them face up. These are the sports your team will compete in. Step 3. Assign sports. Only one player will compete in each sport to score points for your team. Assign each player an equal number of sports. On the sports cards, you can see the skills that give players advantage on their die rolls when they compete. Based on your natural skills, discuss and decide as a team who will compete in each sport to maximize your chances of winning. Step 4. Choose your train skill. Now that you know which sports you will compete in, you have time to train and gain another skill. Each player can choose one additional skills card from any of the remaining cards in the deck. This is your train skill. Step 5. Compete. Players take turns competing in their respective sports. To compete in a sport, roll all 4 dice at once. Add any additional points you get for your natural and trained skills to your team's die roll. Compare your team's score to the competitor's dice to determine which place your team came in. The highest number comes in first, the second highest comes in second, etc. In case of a draw, the tied teams roll their dice again to break the tie. The tie break doesn't affect the rank of the other competitors. If you come in first, second, or third place, collect a gold, silver, or bronze medal. Once your team has competed in all 12 sports, count your medals. How many medals have you collected? Set your own record of gold medals and total medals. Can you beat it? Variations. You can choose to play with these variations to spice up the game. Variation 1. Injury. If you roll a 1 on your team's die, you get injured. Injured players must subtract -2 from their next die roll. Variation 2. Competition number 1. Each player chooses their own die. Any remaining dice will represent extra competitors. Each player randomly draws 2 skills cards. Then, draw 12 sports cards. All players will compete in all 12 sports. At the end, count points based on your medals. Gold medals earn you 5 points, silver medals earn you 3 points, and bronze medals earn you 1 point. Variation 3. Competition number 2. Start like competition number 1, but instead of drawing 12 sports cards, draw the sports cards one after the other, and every player competes in all of them. The first player to earn 5 gold medals wins. Have fun playing!